Hello, my name is Kevin Wright and I'm a member of the Trowbridge Men's Shed. I've worked since I left school, I've been happy at work, and then 3 years ago something happened and it caused me to have a breakdown. I left work, it was recognised that I'd been harassed at work, and I was paid off to finish work. So I had 3 years early retirement and I had to say to myself, what am I going to do? And the first thing I came up was, well, I'm not going to watch daytime TV, which means you've got to find something else to do with your time. So I joined a number of things. I became a volunteer at a museum, I became a Cub Scout leader, and then I joined the Shed. I played bowls for Trowbridge, and I get involved with the camera club. But it was the Shed that I really enjoyed, and I've been there now for just over 3 years. Being part of the Shed has been important to me because it was inclusion with other people, and it was supportive, and you made new friends, and there was always a good banter, and our policy is always have a cup of tea and a chat before we do anything, and then we do things together. We help each other, we support each other, and you come away feeling really good, and you realise the benefits of it, and it's made me realise how me gaining those benefits, how I could use those skills to help other people. So I decided to become an ambassador. Well, an ambassador of the Shed is to promote the organisation and to support other people in my area where I live who would like to get involved and with our Shed, or build up their own shed, where I would go along, give them some indicators, help them get it off the ground, stick with them for maybe 6 months, and eventually they would run their own shed. I'm in the process of doing that with 2 other sheds at the moment. Because I'm involved in other organisations, I found that the Shed is linking up with everything else. So when everything starts to link together, it's community building. So we do things for like the Cub Scout group. So they're not able to cut wood and drill wood, but they are able to put kits of wood together. So we make bird boxes, bug houses, drill all the holes in, and then we go along and they put them together. So they're benefiting and they're getting practical skills. And one thing I'm quite passionate about is seeing young children do other things than on computers, get them out there outside doing things, making things, and making it as simple for them as possible so the Men's Shed can make these kits. We've made about 60 kits up to date. Other things we've done is we've made things for the museum. They wanted things to present things in the museum, but you can't go and buy it off the shelf. So they come to the Men's Shed, can you make this? And of course we do it, and there's just a charge for the wood, and sometimes if we're lucky we get a donation, maybe a box of biscuits or some tea bags, that sort of thing, some coffee. Yeah. Well, it's gave me an opportunity where I can meet new friends, do different things together. One Shed member and I had just done a charity ride along the canal for a hospital ship. We loved it, doing it together, raising the money, and I'm going to go and volunteer with them for 3 months as a marine electrician. Lots and lots of other benefits, but one of the things I'm quite proud about is the fact that when my wife saw me get involved with the Shed, she saw that there was a need for a shed for women in Trowbridge, and she started a shed off last September, and since then both sheds have worked together on various things, hosted an event once to raise money for the Ukrainian appeal for babies that have been born early and they needed small clothes made. So we had a really good weekend doing that. But more importantly is that she was able to get a shed from last September together, and she now has 84 members. And the benefits that she's telling me that's happening with ladies coming along saying it's making a difference to their lives. And I think that's really important. If we can make a difference to people's lives, then we're doing something right. Probably the youngest will be sort of mid-50s, and we've had guys up to 90 in the Shed. We've got guys coming along who've got some disability, maybe using a Zimmer frame, walking sticks, that sort of thing, but we all still work together. So if they want to make something but they're unable to use the chop saw or the table saw or something, then they just say, can someone give me a hand? And we just give them a hand. And it just builds that confidence in each other and supporting each other and caring about each other. So it works really well. Yeah, this is the first time I've been to ShedFest. Been a member of the Shed for 3 years, but became an ambassador last year, so not even a year yet, and it's just growing all the time. So this is the first time I've actually been able to attend and get involved with the ShedFest. I think it's great because there's obviously shed members from all over the UK coming along, meeting other people from other sheds, learning new skills about how to do things, how to benefit your shed, that sort of thing. And it's great to meet all the traders here as well, and they're showing us what they can offer and then bringing it all together and support even people like St John's Ambulance over there. I've had a long chat with them and it's really important, and I'm now thinking, well, we need to get our members first aid trained, because we're a bunch of old guys mainly, we're in a shed, miles from a GP or a hospital. If anything go wrong, we've got to be able to look after each other there. And we also had a chat about a defibrillator, and he said, yeah, that's a good idea. Come along, come and say hello, you're more than welcome. Have a cup of tea and a biscuit, chat, meet some of the guys, we'll tell you about what we can do. There's other things, we're always open to change things. For example, we sort of basically do a lot of woodwork, but we're now talking about having an electric bike men's cycling group, and I'm looking at opening another shed, and it can be anything. The other shed I'm thinking about getting involved with is with the Church of England. Church of England have lots of property, and they've got rooms that we can rent reasonably cheap, and we might just have a social shed. So guys, come along, cup of tea, biscuit, game of Monopoly, game of darts, that sort of thing, and just meet people and have a chat, Yeah.